Unit 2, Biological Basis of Behavior. Introduction. The biological basis of behavior means understanding how our body and brain affect the way we think, feel, and act. So, the simple definition of this biological basis of behavior is it is the study of how the brain, nervous system, hormones, and genes influence a person's thoughts, feelings, and actions. For example, when you feel scared, your brain and hormones work together to make your heart beat faster. And also, when you feel happy, certain chemicals in the brain helps to create positive emotions. Next, we will move to the body mind relationship. So, the body mind relationship means that the body and mind are connected and affect each other. So, the body affects the mind through the brain, hormones, health, and physical condition. In the same way, the mind affects the body through the thoughts, emotions, stress, and feelings. For example, fear or anxiety can increase heart rate and sweating. Physical illness or pain can affect mood and emotions. Exercise can improve mental health and reduce stress. Next, we will move to the importance of body mind relationship in psychology. First one is it helps to understand human behavior. It shows how the body and mind work together, influence our actions, thoughts, and feelings. Second one, it explains the effect of emotions on physical health. So, emotions like stress, anxiety, and sadness can affect the body and cause problems such as headache, high blood pressure, or poor sleep. Third one is it helps in treating psychological and physical disorders. Understanding the body mind connection helps healthcare professionals treat both mental and physical illness more effectively. Fourth one, it forms the basis of holistic healthcare and nursing. Nurses and healthcare workers care for the whole person, body, mind, and emotions, not just the disease. Next, we will move to the genetics and behavior. So, genetics and behavior, it is the study of how the genes we inherit from our parents influence our behavior, personality, intelligence, emotions, and mental abilities. So, in simple definition, genetics and behavior, it is a branch of psychology that studies how inherited genes affects the way we think, feel, and behavior. For example, some people may inherit a tendency to be calm or outgoing. Next, we will move to the importance of genetics and behavior in psychology. So, it helps to understand individuals' differences in behavior. People behave differently because they inherit different genes from their parents. Second one, it explains the hereditary basis of some mental disorders. So, some mental disorders can run in families because genetic factors may increase the risk of developing them. Third one, it assists in studying personality. Genetics helps explain why some people are outgoing, shy, calm, or emotional. Fourth one, it helps in understanding intelligence. That means genes can influence learning ability, memory, and intelligence along with environmental factors. Fifth one, it supports the study of human development. That means genetics helps us understand how people grow and develop physically, mentally, and emotionally throughout their life. Next, we will move to the brain and behavior. So, brain and behavior is a study of how the brain controls the way we think, feel, learn, remember, and act. Simple definition, brain and behavior refers to the relationship between the brain and a person's thoughts, emotions, actions, learning, and memory. For example, the brain helps us to think and make decisions, and also it controls our emotions such as happiness, sadness, and anger. Next, we will move to the importance of brain and behavior. First one, it controls thoughts, emotions, and actions. That means the brain helps us to think, feel emotions, make decisions, and control our behavior. Second one, it helps in learning and memory. That means the brain allows us to learn new information, store memories, and recall them when needed. Third one is it regulates motivation and personality. That means the brain influences our interest, goal, motivation, and personality traits. Fourth one coordinates body movements and physical experience. The brain controls movements such as walking, talking, and writing and helps us to feel sensations like touch, pain, heat, and cold. Fifth one, it maintains mental health and behavior. That means proper brain functioning helps to maintain emotional balance, mental well being, and normal behavior. Next, we will move to the psychology and sensation and that sensory process, normal and abnormal. So, sensation is the process by which our sense organs like eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin receive information from the environment and send it to the brain. In simple definition, sensation is the process of detecting stimuli through the sense organs and sending the information to the brain for processing. For example, when you see a flower, your eyes detect light from the flower and send signals to the brain. And also, when you hear music, your ears detect sound waves and send signals to the brain. Next, we will move to the sensory process. So, first one is stimulation. A stimulus from the environment, that is light, sound, smell, taste or touch, affects a sense organ. For example, light from a flower enters the eyes. Second one is reception. That is, the sense organ receives the stimulus through the special receptor cells. For example, the receptors in the eyes receive the light. Third one, transduction. That means the receptors convert the stimulus into electric nerve signals, that is, nerve impulses. For example, the light is changed into nerve impulses. Fourth one, transmission. That means the nerve impulses travel through sensory nerves to the brain. For example, signals from the eyes travels to the brain through the optic nerve. Fifth one, interpretation. That means the brain interprets the signals and gives them meaning. For example, the brain recognizes that the object is a flower. Now I will tell with the example. Hearing a bell. Okay. First one, stimulation. The bell produces the sound. Second one, reception. The ears receiving the sound of the waves. Third one, transduction. That means the sound waves are converted into nerve impulses. Fourth one, transmission. The impulses travel to the brain through auditory nerves. Fifth one, interpretation. The brain identifies the sound as a bell ringing. Next, we will move to the normal sensory process. A normal sensory process happens when sense organs work properly. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin when it is working properly. Next one is nerves carry the information correctly to the brain. And next, the brain understands the information correctly. For example, you see a red flower, your eyes receives the images, the nerve sends the messages to the brain recognizes it as a red flower. Next, we will move to the abnormal sensory process. So, an abnormal sensory process happens when the sense organs, nerves, or brains do not process sensory information correctly. So, in this, it includes hallucination. So, seeing or hearing, smelling, tasting, or feeling something that is not really there. For example, hearing voices when no one is speaking. Second one, illusion. So, misinterpreting a real object or stimulus. For example, seeing a rope in a dark room and thinking it as a snake. Next one is hyperesthesia. So, increased sensitivity to sensation. For example, normal sounds seem very loud or a light touch feels uncomfortable. Next one, hypoesthesia. So, decreased sensitivity to sensation. For example, reduced ability to feel touch, pain, heat or cold. So, an abnormal sensory process occurs when sensory information is not received, not transmitted or interpreted correctly, leading to problems such as hallucination, illusion, increased sensitivity or decreased sensitivity.